The cheese with all those holes. You said it, Tomb Cleaner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome one. As we get into Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. Hello, hello, hello. I am 1 minute early, but you will get over it. I already checked. The settings are all the same. But one more time, we will very quickly go through and look at all these statistics. We're at Leon Draisaitl shooting at 26.7%. I ain't going to say no to that. He is on a heck of a tear right now. Nude shooting at 7.1% in the finals anyway. EK over a point per game as well. We got Matthias Ekholm at 4 assists. Reinhart with 3 points. What is going on? Oh, this is the entire league. Okay. Reinhart with 3 points. Hyman with 3. Hey, here I go now. Yep, anyway. Barkov plus 3. 5 shots in 3 games. He has a goal. He has 2 assists and 3 points. What is crack-a-malakin, my peoples? We got a couple people here. It's 12 o'clock. Oh, my goodness. I got to get myself comfortable. It's Pepsi/coffee time. We are done with the Pepsi. The Pepsi is over. The tumbler's out. The metal straw's clinging and clanging. We are ready to freaking go, man. What else we got? Warren Fogle. We got Matty Tkachuk. Darnell Nurse had a +1. That's absurd. That's never going to happen. Oh, take a sippity-whippity of that Pepsi. We got Sam Bennett at 2 points. McJesus held to 2 points, and he's a -2. Absurdity. I can't handle it. What do you think? Is tonight the night? Is tonight legitimately is tonight the night that Florida's going to take it, or do you think they're going to lose this game and win the cup at home? Do you think Edmonton's going to do the impossible and totally come back in this series and push for a game 7? Man, not a lot of people who do we got? What is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people between both teams do not have points in the finals. That is it. That's actually pretty wild. But yeah, I would like to know, what does everybody think? Is Florida going to take the whole thing tonight? Is it over? Is it done? Is Florida just too good? Regardless, let's get into this thing, man. Let's freaking turn this on. According to this, the Edmonton Oilers are up. The Edmonton Oilers are up 2-1 in this series. That's just absurd. I live in Florida and unaware the Panthers are going to win. Unaware that the Panthers are going to win the Stanley Cup. What are you talking about? Repented Heart. I like that name. That's a cool name. All right, so here we go. It's Sunrise, Florida? I think. That's what it is, right? Anyway, start game. Let's do it. Let's dive on the ice. And look at that. They even got Matty Tkachuk as the poster boy for It's Tricky. That's kind of nifty, I should say. Let's do it. Here at Amarant Bank Arena in Sunrise, Florida, I was correct. The controller is officially going down. Ugh. But what do you mean? What do you mean you're unaware that the Panthers are going to win the Stanley Cup? What do you mean you're unaware? It looks pretty cut and dry at this point. Well, in this game, if you want to see the Oilers win the Cup, maybe it'll have to be through NHL 24. But right off the hop, there comes Sam Reinhart. He tosses one on, and Stuart Skinner with the save. One moment. I have got something I got to do here. So that's good, but this has got to get turned down substantially. I got to turn the actual gameplay down a little bit. Aaron Ekblad with a slapper goes off the body, and that one's wide. Bush getting knocked around behind the net, and McJesus is there to pull it away, and Ek almost throws it away. EA made the Oilers better than it isn't. Yeah, better. Yeah, than it is in real life by now. Well, I don't know. After Knobloch took over, it's like they went on that crazy 16-game heater. So it's like they were pretty much the best team in the NHL after that ridiculously bad start. There comes Broken Hyman back behind the net, gets it to Nuge. Bush doesn't take the shot. McDavid almost took his 840th shot. And what happened to Bobrovsky on that one? Shaq Hyman with his 3rd goal of the finals. Wow. Okay. Look at Bob. He's sold. He gets up. McDavid goes for the... Oh, that's what happened. Where are you going, Bob? Holy, he's flipping and flopping all over the place like a goddamn idiot. Oh, yeah, he was down and out and decided that the opposite side of the net was absolutely where he wanted to go. That is El Terrible. It's 1-0 for the Oilers. Less than 3 minutes into Game 4. And they've already got the 2-1 series lead. So it's like, what's going to happen now? Tkachuk takes that one away, and Brandon Montour is going to be able to get that one out. Gets it up to Verhaeghe. Carter Verhaeghe. Oh, gets it to Nico Mikkola. What a save by Stuart Skinner that would never happen in real life. But the thing you have to remember as well about Stuart Skinner is he's young, man. He's super young for by goaltender standards. And Sam Bennett is going to the box early in this one. So the Oilers now have a power play real early in the game, already up by 1. This could be catastrophic for the Florida Panthers. This is not great for them. Holy, hits leaders, Matty Tkachuk, Evander Kane, act surprised. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers, and it's won by Adam Henrique. Nurse to Ekholm. Ekholm with a shot. That's not out of the ordinary. Legit. He's been taking a lot more shots since he got to the Oilers, and Stanley has got himself a short-handed partial breakaway and a kick save by Stu Skinner as that one flies up to Adam Henrique. He's entering the zone. Where's he going to go with it? He's going to go absolutely nowhere, but he's going to throw a hit on Kulikov and then almost throw a hit on Stenlund. They're going to clear that one out. Easy peasy, lizard squeezy. And here comes Matthias Ekholm up to Darnell Nurse. Nursey McWorsey gets that one up. Scory Perry comes into the zone. Is he going to tie him up? No, he's just going to knock his block off from behind, and he actually pulls it away and then loses it and gets back anyway. All right, they're trying to clear that one out. It's gonna get over the head of Matthias Ekholm and all the way down the ice. Tossing that one across to Nurse. So they're keeping the number 1 power play unit off for this entire first power play. Corey Perry just whips that through traffic and it doesn't make it through. Kane back to Perry. Everybody's always constantly on their backhand, and this is basically a sure thing. It's an assured penalty kilt. And Ekman Larson, he was looking for Sam Bennett but couldn't find him. And Anton Lundell walks in and cannot get her done. Hi, Daddy. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing fantabuliously. How are you doing, a HUD 30? Oh, I'm not smart. Here we go. Anton Lundell bringing her into the zone for the Florida Panthers. Gets that one across to Luosterainen. He's been lethal. That one back out in front for Aaron Ekblad, but that was no good. Lundell to Reinhardt. Back to OEL. Back to Reinhardt. Back to Ek. Back to Luosterainen again. He's been on fire so far in this series. That the NHL 24 one. Oh, what a poke by Stu Skinner. I can't believe that wasn't a penalty on Adam Henrique. He just threw that guy across the damn earth from across the rink there. All right, here we go. OEL picking that one back up in his own zone. Gets it to Ekblad. I don't know how those guys aren't dead to the world right now. Bark's got to turn back and gets himself tied up. It just gets himself board played. What's good? By the way, I forgot to say anything. Brent Vanilla, $4.99, $4.99 US. Freaking, whoa, that's off the goalpost. And McDavid almost gets another one. That was an awesome super chat we got from Brent, who throws the super chats at me every single time he jumps into one of these streams, and it makes my soul happy. Here comes Nuge with a backhander, and that's an easy stop for Sergei Bobrovsky. And here we go. Alexander Barkov gets that one all the way up to Reinhardt. I also wanted to know, is the microphone loud enough? I'm self-conscious. Mostly good. Managed to get electrocuted last night. No injuries or boo-boos, though. Otherwise, I'm grand. How do you get electrocuted? I imagine with electricity. Are you an electrician? Is that what you do for a living? Or are you one of them DIY people that shouldn't be a DIY person? That's me. That's what I am. I'm like that. Here we go. Derek Ryan gets that one all the way up to Dylan Holloway. He loses it, but kind of. And he almost got a trip on Aaron Ekblad there. But here we go. Tkachuk gets it to Bennett. He sneaks through that side right in front. And I think that one went completely wide. I don't think Stuart Skinner got a piece of that one. Mike is good. That's what we like to hear. That's 100% what we want to hear. Here comes Gus Forsling. Low-key could be a Conn Smythe Trophy winner, except Bobrovsky absolutely has to win it. Nice stop by Stu Skinner. If you honestly want my opinion on the Stanley Cup Finals this year, Florida could take it. I think they're taking it tonight. I think it's just done. I think it's over. There's double-dig shots on goal. That one goes off the goal post. Basement flooded and went to unplug cords near and got zapped. Yowza! Not cool. That's not good at all. Holloway in front of Kulak. I've done that. Or like you go to just like flick a light switch off and it's like kind of sketchily put together. You got to just shut the light switch off and you're like across the room you go. I've done that a couple of times. It's not fun. I looked at the electrical done in my house, and I'm like, this is not good. This was not done well. Draisaitl back to Bush. He walks in, but that one doesn't make it all the way through. We are already almost at the end of the first period, and it is still just 1-0 Edmonton. A little bit of a mental lapse there by the defender, but here comes Monty. Monty drops it to Stanley. Big slap shot, but that was blocked, I think, by Bouchard. Kaner gets that one up to Dreezy. Kane's tired, too. Get it up to Fogues. You need Fogues on it. Oh, there's a trip. There you go. All right. So, Evan Bouchard headed to the penalty box, and the Florida Panthers are now going to the power play late in this period. I got to touch the controller. Otherwise, things are going to get real dark real fast. Okay, so, Florida, this is their chance to try and get back in this game, and not only this game, but this series, which sounds so strange to say. Like, hey, the Florida Panthers really got to get back into this thing. Because it's like, oh, it is such a one-sided series in real life. Reinhart, is that another trip? Oh my God, that is almost a 2-minute 5-on-3. And it's Matthias Ekholm. So Evan Bouchard and Matthias Ekholm both in the penalty box. Matthias Ekholm, you got to think, is pretty much their most key penalty killer. This is bad news bears, I tell you. But it's horrible that your basement flooded. As someone who has vast experience with my basement flooding repeatedly, like every spring during the thaw, the basement floods. And here comes Vinny Desharnais through the center ice area, 5-on-3 for the next minute and a half. So here comes OEL. Loses it to Ryan McLeod. OEL gets it up to Carter Verhaeghe. Here's Sammy Boy Reinhart. Can't get the pass across. Just get set up. That's all they need to do is get set up. They're going to back that one off to Erod. Erod to OEL. Oh, where was the deflection on that? That was a gift of a goal if you deflect that one in front of the net. We got 1:07 to go in the first period. We're already almost at the first intermission. All righty, offensive zone draw. Still almost a full minute left of the 5-on-3 for Florida. It's Lundell Pennant? He's like Bennett. I'm not 100% sure, though. Anyway, Brett Kulak's going to get that one out and down the ice, picked up by Brandon Montour, who avoids getting board played. That's very cool. And here is possibly the Conn Smythe Trophy winner for Florida if they were to take the cup in this, and Bennett with a chance. Huge save. Oh, yeah, they're holding it. The pressure's on. Lundell through traffic, and that doesn't make it through. All right, where are we at now? Okay, Bennett takes that one off Nuge. Back around behind the net to Tarasenko. Right out in front. Monty with a shot that took a funky bounce. And Skinner somehow was able to get back on his feet, kind of, or in the butterfly anyway, and cover that one up. That looked like it was, look at this. He's on his arse. And then all of a sudden just does like a crazy friggin' ninja yoga move. And he covers it up. Good on you, buddy guy. It's getting intense here, man. This is getting intense. Personal opinion, you want Edmonton or Florida to win the real life cup? I said it in one of the last streams. I'll say it again. This year's Stanley Cup Finals is a win-win, lose-lose situation when it comes to me because, yes, I am like a lifelong Edmonton Oilers fan, but I've also been a Florida fan for years. I love the Florida Panthers. I loved them when they were terrible, you know, and I love them now. So it's one of those things where it's like, in my heart, I want Edmonton to win. But in my heart, I want Florida to win. So for me, the crappiest thing about the Stanley Cup Finals this year is one of these teams has to lose. That is what makes me sad. But the shots heavily favoring the Florida Panthers in this one, and I know Florida's winning the cup. Florida's taking the cup, and probably tonight, and probably in Edmonton. So, hey, we all got our wish. The cup's coming back to Canada. But in this one, Florida Panthers out shooting the Oilers 13-5. 0 for 1 on the power play for both teams. Shaq Hyman gets the lone goal in this one. Let's dive right into the second period. Come on now. I got to get some Pepsi into me while we get her started. Why, what about you? Who do you think's going to win it? Well, who do you know is going to win it? Florida or Florida? Yes or yes? Here comes Darnell Nurse and gets that to Matthias Janmark. Janmark to Nurse off the goalpost yet again. All right, Verhaeghe's going to dig that one out of there. He's stuck behind his own net. That one's loose, and Bob finds it behind himself. That was a scary, sketchy little thing that went on there. I need to find a way in the chat here. There's a little chat thingy-madoodle-bop. I need to find a way to make like the heart symbol go away, because I can't read the chat with that stupid heart in the way. I can't read it. There comes McJesus with a backhander and a big save by Sergei Bobrovsky. There's Barkov, loses it, but Reinhart picks it up. He's going to go back deep into his own zone. Reinhart, yeah, the Florida Panthers are absolutely dominating in this game, but somehow it's 1-0 Edmonton. It's kind of like the exact reverse of what's happening in real life, where it's like some games, it's like they're all Edmonton and Florida's winning because Bobrovsky's doing Bobrovsky-esque things in these playoffs. And McDavid and Aaron Ekblad, just some NPCs not knowing what a wall is, so they just skating into each other blindly for 100 years straight. Here comes Bark. Can't get the pass across. Broken Hyman loses that one. Gets it over to Bush, and there's Nuge. Oh, he's gone. He's got McJesus on the breakaway. Oh, what a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. He still got her behind the net in front of Fogues. Fogues can't get the shot off. And Matthew Tkachuk going to the box for slashing. And you saw Connor McDavid just totally gave up on that play, which, like, does not happen. I agree with winners either way. It's been a while for Edmonton. It'd be nice for Oiler fans, and maybe they could shut up about it, like those Cowboys fans. I do want Florida, though. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like if Edmonton wins it, that's amazing. I've loved Edmonton forever. It'd be great for a Canadian team to win the Cup for the first time since 1993. But at the same time, the Florida Panthers have never won a Cup in franchise history. So it's like it would be so awesome if they took it. So I can't be upset. Is that a penalty? Sure is. 4-on-4. So it's like I can't really be upset about it. As much as I want Edmonton to win, I really want Florida to win. It's one of those things, like, as long as like, I don't know, Tampa never wins again, I'll be happy. And like St. Louis can eat my ass. Just alienate two entire fan bases. I wouldn't even have been upset if like the Stars won it. I would have thought it was really cool if like the Rangers would have won it. Vancouver would have been awesome if they would have won it. That Nashville series with Vancouver, probably the most boring series I've ever seen in my entire life. But here we go. We are, like 4.5 minutes into the second period. Florida has just the one shot on goal. And Evander Kane can't get that one deep. Nico Mikkola gets it up to Brandon Montour. Monty into the zone. Oh, I was going to say, is he even going to pass? Carter Verhaeghe throwing that body around a little bit. And now it's up to Nuge. Nuge walks in. Takes the shot and roofs it. Holy cow pies. The Edmonton Oilers are up 2-0. Florida is a hard-nosed, gritty team. Plus, I think it'd do a lot to help hockey grow with increased interest in places that don't have a hockey winter, if that makes sense. I get you 100%. I 100% get what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. Florida put together such a ridiculous team. Like, that team is just top to bottom great. Like, I was watching a lot of times I don't really care for it quite so much, but like the SDP, when I was watching that, and they were talking about how, like, with Florida, they really just don't have a weakness. And it's like, yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. They literally just, it is a master class in how to play hockey and just be freaking impossible to play against. Nuge, beautiful play to Brett Kulak, who can't get her done. But I do have to give credit where credit's due. The Oilers made it to the finals, and a lot of people are still crapping on them, where they're like, they suck at this and they suck at that and blah, 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 gobbledygook. It's like, nah, man. Like, I think they're gassed. I just think they're out. They're out of steam. They're done. This is like the most hockey a lot of these people have played in the playoffs, and they're going up against teams that just physically kick the crap out of you, especially a team like Florida. They're so gritty. They just wear you down. Edmonton's entire thing is just overload your opponent. Just overwhelm them. The second the puck drops, overwhelm them. Just throw them right off. They don't know what to do. What a pass to Ceci. It's loose in front, and Fogle shoots it right back into Sergei Bobrovsky. But, yeah, if like, I remember watching a lot of Panthers games because I get Sportsnet Plus. What was it before? Sportsnet Now is what it used to be. Well, I used to like NHL Live or NHL TV or whatever the hell it was called. Erod's going to get a breakaway, and that app was vastly superior. Erod, nice stop by Skinner on the partial breakaway. Yeah, NHL Live, I was madly in love with that app. It was the greatest app on the planet. When they said they were getting rid of it and you had to get like Sportsnet Now in order to like watch hockey, but the price doubled. I was pretty upset, and I don't like the app. But watching a lot of Florida Panthers games, like it was sad to see the stands were just empty, like always, constantly empty seats. And now to watch them in the Stanley Cup Finals, where it's like there are like 20,000 people in that arena right now, and they are loud as hell, and they are freaking popping, man. So it's awesome to see, where it's like, you know, attendance is going to be fantastic next year. So I'm like super jacked about that. Anyway, back to the action. 8.5 to go. Reinhart fires that one far side wide. Forsling back to Barkov. Back behind the net. Here we go with this thing. He tried to just toss her in front. Reinhart with a chance and a kick saved by Stuart Skinner, who just had a mini seizure inside the net. I did not realize he was epileptic. And Ekblad's going to try and get that one out of his own zone, and he is going to succeed with the Tarasenko, baby. Oh, look at him. Do a little puck protection. Stopping up. Cecil B. Demented gets that one away up to Matthias Janmark, and he's headed down the ice. It is a 2-on-2, but Janmark's got room, baby. Nice shot and a big save by Sergei Bobrovsky. For anyone who is just joining us in this series, the Oilers are leading 2-1 in the series, looking to make it 3-0. Dreezy McWeezy almost got a wide open net there. Draisaitl looking for someone to go to. He's got Holloway in front. Holloway doesn't take the shot. That one bounces all over the goddamn place. Nobody knows what's happening. Barkov takes a nasty hit, but it wasn't from Draisaitl, so it was clean. It's all right. Here we go. Darnell Nurse tosses that one up to Fogs. That was a beautiful breakaway goal in Game 3 by Fogle. What a shot. And here he goes again. Fogs, nice stop. Evander Kane puts in the rebound, and that dude is having himself a hell of a freaking Stanley Cup final. I gotta tell ya. EK by Fogs and Dreezy, baby. It ain't easy being Dreezy. It really ain't. He plays in Edmonton. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love the Oilers, especially the Ryan Smith, Sean Horkoff, Alesh Hemsky, and Rolly the goalie era Edmonton Oilers with Captain Jason Smith. That was when I was pretty heavy into the Oilers. My two favorite players in NHL history are Ryan Smith and Vancouver/Florida/New York's own Pavel Bure. He was unbelievable to watch. That was like late Bure, late Canucks Bure was when I really started paying attention to as much hockey as humanly possible. Holy, what a chance in front. For, I think that's still Fogle. Yes, it is. All right, what do we got? 3 minutes to go in the second period. And Mikola's just going to dump that one deep. It's 3-0 for the Oilers. Here comes Warren Fogle. Fogs coming through center. Again, he's got all the room in the world, and he scores! It's 4-0. 4-0 for the Edmonton Oilers, and that one was assisted by Brett Kulak. Wow, okay. Now, this thing is telling me we got an ad break coming in 15 seconds. So, I think what we're going to do, look at this, Warren Fogle, 5 points so far in the finals. But what we're going to do while we're waiting for the ads is we're going to pause the play. Alrighty, back at center ice with 2:20 to go in the second period of this one. Carter Verhaeghe bringing that one in. Sammy Boy Bennett. Whoop, boom. Oh, that one went just wide. Yeah, Edmonton's putting on a clinic. Could you imagine if this is what happened tonight? Could you imagine if Edmonton came out and just dominated the Florida Panthers. Like, I do believe that's kind of what it would take. Like, the Oilers would have to come out and beat Florida like 8-0. Like, it would have to be an absolute slaughter. And then it's like, you know what? Ride that. Demoralize them. Destroy them. Henrique, back to Ekholm. He does hold the line. Nuge, dead to the world. And they have opted to go with Anthony Stolarz for the second game in a row in this. Anthony Stolarz. About to be Stanley Cup champion Anthony Stolarz. That dude's going to have his name on that cup forever, and I couldn't be happier for him. The second period has officially come to a close. 4-0 for the Edmonton Oilers. That is wildness. And the shots have really evened up as well. So, the shots after 22-19 in favor of the Florida Panthers. They're 0 for 3 on the power play. 0 for 2 for the Edmonton Oilers. Now we got ourselves one more period left to go. Let's see. Can Florida be just absolutely grody-tastic in the third period here? What can we not accomplish? Let's do it! Oh, look at how excited everybody is. Oh, I better get some of that Pepsi into me. And the puck has dropped here in the third. Nuge loses that one. McDavid gets it back. Gets it poked off him, but he gets it back again. Big stop by Anthony Stolarz, who looked real solid in relief last time. That one almost made it through to Nuge. That would have been grody. Doesn't drip. Doesn't make a mess. Sham, wow. All right, here comes Barkov. Can't get anything done. Right in front, Reinhart, huge save. You know what? He absolutely should not have, stuttered on that shot. Tarasenko gets dove at. Superman dive by Connor McJesus. And he almost made it around all those folks as well. There you go, Matthias Ekholm. Tosses that one down the ice. Aaron Ekblad's trying to figure out what he wants to do with this thing. Ekblad over to Barkov. Barkov to the Tarasenko. Tarasenko over to Barkov. Oh, Boosh. That's right. He's allergic to physicality. Now, you know what? He takes a lot of crap, but it's like I have seen Boosh get deep in the corners, down in the shit, into the thick of it, and it's not as bad as people say it is. Here comes Shaq Hyman. I believe he had the first goal of the game, old Shaq Hyman, but he lost it. Oh, Shaq Hennessy can't hold on to it. And here comes Carter Verhaeghe down the ice for the Florida Panthers. Sammy Boy Bennett trying to find somewhere to go with this thing. Gets it in front of Verhaeghe. That one's shot, and Stuart Skinner is going to knock that one loose. Is that a trip? It is. I'm pretty sure that was a trip, and here comes Darnell Nurse. Darnell Nurse through the neutral zone, into the Florida zone, but he gets knocked around as he's trying to get into the zone. 5 minutes into the third, 4-0 Edmonton. Matty Tkachuk headed to the box. It was a trip, in fact. Okay. At least we're not stupid. It was, in fact, a trip. So, the Edmonton Oilers with their 800 trillionth power play attempt of this series so far. Oh, my goodness. Hits leader. Carter Verhaeghe climbing up that list. Where you at? Where you go? There you go. Peanut butter jelly time. Here we go. Whoa, big old one-timer. Corey Perry gets it back. He's in front of the net. Why do they just, nobody's making any nice passes or anything. They just kind of, blindly walk in and do things. Kulikov to Luostarinen. To Stenlund. Kulikov tried to get that one in front. All right, Adam Henrique. That went over to Evander Kane. Nico Mikkola picks it off. Eetu Luostarinen can't do anything with it. Like I said, whenever he gets the puck, I have to say his full name because it's the best name in hockey. Corey Perry walks in. Henrique with the rebound, and Stolarz remains strong 6 minutes into this period. And actually, you know what? After this is done, I did want to edit the contrast, the brightness, all that stuff on my recording software, so I'll have to get some folks to maybe help me out with that and see what looks the best. Because it's like when I look at my PC monitor and I look at the actual Xbox screen, they're very, very different. And I know I use OBS, and I know OBS, there are a couple of content creators that say they don't like OBS because of how different the picture looks. Here comes Boosh with the Boosh bomb. And Stolarz remains strong. Gets another stop on that one. It really seems to me, though. Oh, I get it. I know why. Never mind. I was going to say, it really does seem to me like every time we do one of these streams, they're getting shorter and shorter. But Game 1 and Game 2 both went to overtime in this. So there is that. Here we go. Aaron Ekblad up to Reinhart, over to Tkachuk, and that is a power play for the Florida Panthers. Are they about to get back in this? Oh, my. How wild that would be if all of a sudden Florida just decided they wanted to come back and make a damn game out of this. Shaq Hyman takes down Tkachuk. Okay. Penalty kill at 100% for the Edmonton Oilers. Let's see what we got. Barkov with Reinhart and Verhaeghe. Fourth power play attempt of the game. Back to Erod. Back to Verhaeghe, who takes a shot from the hash marks. That's a relatively basic-ass save for Stu Skinner, though. You know what I mean? It was a pretty basic-ass save for Stu Skinner. All right, here we go. Back in the defensive zone. There's Nurse to Desharnais. I don't know why my brain just kind of shut off for a second there. I don't know. Might have had like a little bit of a hemorrhage going on there. Sammy Boy Reinhart walks up. Why would you slap shot that from there? That just seems very counterproductive. Right out in front, Erod, Reinhart. That one's not going to make it through, but Carter Verhaeghe is going to pick it up behind Erod through a screen that bounced off the goalpost. Holy crap. Wow, I did not see that coming. All right, what do we got? Erod gets absolutely run into by Mr. Ryan McLeod. Up to Sam Reinhart. Reinhart drop feed to Barkov. Walks in, and did you just miss the net? Oh, my God. Verhaeghe in front. Another stop by Stu Skinner. He is fatigué. That one ends up leaving the zone, so he's probably going to start getting a little bit of juice back. Not a ton, though. Notice it does take a while for goalies to get their juice back. And that one is cleared all the way down the ice. And Erod's going to pick it up. The power play has officially expired for the Florida Panthers. But here comes Carter Verhaeghe. Runs into his own man. OEL walks in, and another nice stop by Mr. Stu Skinner. There's Shaq Hyman. Back to Bark. In front to OEL. Can't do anything with it. And we're at the halfway point of this third period. This game is coming to a close damn quick. Oh, tried to get that one out in front. Didn't work. McJesus back to Draisaitl. Actually, kind of from Draisaitl's spot. So I'm okay with that. I'm kind of fine with that. And now we're going to have an offensive zone draw. I really think it'd be cool, too, for NHL 25 if they were to add in the whole, like, pick which, you know, the offensive zone draw, pick which side you take the face-off from. There's Bush. Walks in. Oh, I thought he was going to get the rebound on that. Nuge, he's getting knocked around by Nico Mikkola. Mikkola is going to be able to get that one out of his own zone. I'm just going to throw it out there and say the Oilers are about to take a 3-1 series lead in this. So depending on how tonight goes, the next time we do a live stream, it may have to be a damn long one. Just to see what happens. And then after that, some of the live streams that we're doing. Oh, Hyman's got it. Back feed to Draisaitl to Ekholm. Stop Dreezy again. So the live streams we're going to start doing are probably going to be a custom Be A Pro for members only. So if you join, become a member, you get all of the videos for the DMAC 26 channel early hours, sometimes even days before anybody else. But also we are very soon going to be starting a custom Be A Pro where we're going to do it all live. We're not going to edit anything. We're just going to do it live. We'll do it for however the hell long we want to. We're going to play every single entire game and see what the heck we can accomplish. And anyone who is there, anyone who is watching is going to have all the input in the world. Not trying to sell myself too much here. I'm just saying. Here we go. Evander Kane to Draisaitl. Nice stop by Anthony flippin' Stolars, man. So here we go. 6 minutes. Oh, I better touch that controller so it doesn't start getting dim on everyone because this game's dumb like that. All right, here we go. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Like I said, this game is so over, it's not even funny. EK couldn't do anything with Cousins. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have went in the last game or two, and I should have replaced Cousins. Because I'm pretty sure he's been out of the lineup for 2 games now or something, right? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, Bush is going to get that one to Ekholm. Yeah, Edmonton's just in control. Gets that one up to Dreezy McWeezy. Turning back. Oh, Tkachuk just throws him from behind. Bush takes a hit, and this is the kind of Florida Panthers you want to see. The kind that just like runs through people, but Fogle gets it back. I hate the fact that they gave him like 85 speed in this game. Draisaitl with a nice shot, because when you see Fogle and he's going full blast, dude, that guy can move. Big deflection by Evander Kane, and I think that hit the goalpost. And here comes Kadavahegi. Oh, he's going wide. Gets it around to Bennett. Bennett in front. Tries to take a shot. That one gets blocked by, I believe, Draisaitl. And Matthias Janmark trying to get rid of that one. It's over along the boards. Ekblad picks it up. Drop feed to Carter Verhaeghe, who actually has a little trouble figuring out what hockey is for a second there. And EK just going to whip that one deep. Oh, I kind of thought he was going to go for a line change, but then didn't do that. Here we go. Sammy Boy Bennett. Bringing that one down the ice for the Florida Panthers. He's going to dump that one deep. Gets that one around behind the net. Darnell Nurse in to pick it up. Nurse to Dylan Holloway. Oh, he's dead. No, he actually kind of absorbed that rather well. Janmark looking for somewhere to go. Not finding it, but does end up getting the puck back. Back to Vinny Desharnais. Desharnais walks in. Yeah, that just seemed pretty accurate. Fire that thing 400 feet wide. Matthias Janmark in front to Derek Ryan to Dylan Holloway. What a pass. What a goal. Oh, my God. Oh, Dylan Holloway by Derek Ryan and Matthias Janmark. Fourth line magic. What a no-look backhand feed by Derek Ryan, who is officially the Conn Smythe Trophy winner just because of that pass. That was beautiful. Unreal, man. Wow. It is 5-0 for the Edmonton Oilers in this game. That's absurdity. Wow. Okay. Erod gets that one back to Mont. This game is so over. I think it's shutout for Skinner time. And against the Cats, I don't think it's going to happen. Derek Ryan gets that one down the ice. Holloway picks it up again. A little easy backhander. I think that might be the first goal to beat Anthony Stolarz in both games that he came in relief. I think that's like, yeah, that's the first goal he's allowed as far as I know. Lundell back to Erod with a slapper. Easy stop by Stuart Skinner, who has saved 30 of 30 so far in this one. Okay. Carter Verhaeghe moves up the hits, the league lead in hits. We are in the final 9.1 seconds here of Game 4. And like I said, if you want to see the Cup come back to Canada, either watch tonight when Florida beats Edmonton in Edmonton, or watch this series. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, that's gonna do it for Game 4. It is a 3-1 series lead for the Edmonton Oilers. That is absurd, man. That is crazy. Anthony Stolarz played his little heart out, but, I mean, that did not work out. And this is not going the way I thought it would either, because attribute-wise and, like, on paper, I mean, the Panthers are the better team. You know, the Panthers really are the better team. Alrighty, so that's over. War and Peace, baby. Finishes as the third star of the game. Evander Kane had a 2-point night. You know for a fact Stuart Skinner is going to be the first star of this one. All right, but I am going to hit finish game. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to hit finish game, and I'm wondering if I can edit things. Okay, hold on. Whoops. First of all, we're going to hit save. And I have to go to this other thingamabob right now real quick, because I'm wondering if it will allow me to edit this. How do I do this? Okay, I'm gonna try and figure out. Is this where I should be going? I think so. So I'm wondering if I was to put the contrast up a tiny little bit. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm literally in my settings right now trying to, like, edit things. So I saved that. So what I'm going to do is go exit without saving. I just want to go through this and see if the color gets any better. I'm kind of looking at it. I kind of feel like if I was to up the contrast a hair, like here, maybe, you know what? We're going to hit apply. and OK and see. I don't know if that looks any better. So what I'm going to do is go play now. Yeah, we're going to go play now. And I want to see how this looks. That's all I'm trying to accomplish here. I'm just trying to see how this looks. I think it looks better like that. But I do want to see, like, the ice. I think that looks a little better as opposed to what it was before. All I did was kind of change the contrast a little bit. Like I said, I'm just trying to fix it up a little bit here because I don't like how different it is. So I'm going to go configure video again. What about, like, hue? And then, hold on. So we're going to go apply. I'll just say, is this getting, like, any different for anyone? Okay, hold on here. So we're going to dive on the ice and just take a really quick peek as to how that looks. I do think that looks better, though. Better than it did. All right, so what I'm very quickly going to do, I just want to see what the ice is going to look like. You know what I mean? I know this isn't like exactly what this is supposed to be, but I just want to take a quick peek, see what everything looks like. I think that looks better than it did. Because that's something that always bothered me a little bit, was the fact that when I'm looking at the screen playing the game, and then I'll go to look at like anything else, I don't know, it's not right. Wow. I would have to get used to playing on true broadcast, I tell you that much. There's Foligno. Wow, I'm so not used to this. That is something also that I had thought would be neat to like try and figure out, is how to play. Because I wouldn't know the first thing about how to play on true broadcast. It would look better, and it would make my soul happy to play on true broadcast. We're going to the box already, I think. No, we're not. Oh my goodness. I'm so not used to this. We're just getting absolutely controlled here. Jesus, this is absurdity. Vlasic, get rid of this thing. I don't even know how to shoot. That is so awkward. That's so difficult to do. Okay, hold on. So what I would need to do, I gotta keep editing this just a little bit. I gotta go back here. Yeah, nobody's commenting, so I'm just messing around at this point. Okay, video capture device, properties, configure video. What if turn that up even just a hair more? -2 in the brightness, maybe? Or like minus. I wonder if this would be any better. Let's see. I sit back and kind of look at. I think I might have cracked the code here. Not 100%, but it's better than it was. Oh my God, I won a face-off. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to play true broadcast. Not even the slightest little bit. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. We're going to say quick game. Quit game. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I'm going to throw it out there and say that's watching on mobile but didn't notice anything too drastic. No, I didn't really change anything too much. It just always bothered me that it was just slightly off. It was always just slightly different. Nothing too drastic changed, but I do think we changed it a little bit. So that's all I was really worried about, but I'm officially never playing an actual game on true broadcast. Anyway, 3-1 series lead for the Edmonton Oilers. Thank you for sticking around for the entire gosh darn thing. Brent, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your membership. You are an absolute beauty, as well as Ezra Hambrick, who is not here at the moment, but I'm sure he'll watch this at some point because he is a certified melon farmer, much like yourself. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have yourselves a good one.